Studies in social psychology reveal something very interesting. Almost 30 to 40% of our daily mental energy goes into thinking about how others perceive us. How do I look? Did I say something wrong? Do I sound confident enough? What will people think of me? Offline and online, everywhere. And if we are honest, most of us have felt this at some point. That quiet feeling of being overlooked, undervalued, unheard. You speak, but no one really listens. You contribute, but no one notices. You try, but appreciation never comes. This struggle is far more common than we admit. At the heart of it lies a basic human need, the need to be seen, to be heard, to be acknowledged. And when that need isn't fulfilled, we start trying harder to impress. We perform, we compare, we change ourselves, and slowly we get emotionally exhausted. So today, let me ask you something. Do you want to impress someone? Are you constantly trying to be liked by others? If yes, you are at the right place at the right time. Today, we are decoding how to impress others. Not by pretending, not by performing, but by becoming genuinely powerful as a human being. Let's begin. Welcome to the channel Elevate with Shachi Seth. Hi, I am Shachi Seth, writer, entrepreneur, life coach, and your dear friend. We as humans constantly live under stress about what will people think about us. And even more importantly, about how we can impress someone in the very first meeting. Actually, the biggest myth about impressing people is most people think impressing others means talking a lot, showing your achievements, looking rich or confident, proving that they are better. But here's the truth. Lasting impressions are not created by impressing others. They are created by making others feel important. One of the most powerful lessons from the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie is, he teaches us that people don't remember your words. They remember how you made them feel. So if you want to impress people, stop focusing on yourself and start focusing on how others feel around you. I have brought some simple tips and tricks that will help you to impress others. 1. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Whenever you communicate with someone, please keep your conversations positive and make sure you don't criticize or badmouth about anyone, especially not the person in front of you. Criticism hurts ego, and when ego is hurt, listening stops. The moment someone feels attacked, they stop understanding and start defending themselves. The number one rule to impress someone is to understand them. Understanding opens minds. Judgment closes hearts. Also, when you're complaining or criticizing, you're emitting a negative energy. Impressing others is actually impossible with that. So try and be positive in your jest to impress others. People might think or speak negative, but they are always impressed by positive people. So try to be positive. 2. Give honest and sincere appreciation. When you want to make someone instantly happy, or if you want to impress someone, start your opening line of conversation with a compliment. Everybody craves appreciation, but only when it's genuine. Compliments are completely free, but they are priceless. So appreciate people, appreciate their efforts, appreciate small things, weather, kindness, simplicity. Positivity attracts people. Flattery feeds faith. Sincere praise builds trust. Even a simple line like, I really appreciate the effort you put into this, can change someone's entire mood. What appreciation does for the soul, money can never do it. 3. Become genuinely interested in people. If you want to be interesting or impressive, then be interested. Ask questions. Listen carefully. Remember small details. People don't care how much you know. They care how much you care about them. Also, the most important part, be a good listener. If communication was governed by a law system, then the biggest law would be to listen to people. Before speaking, listen. Most people don't want advice, they just want attention. Listening without interrupting makes people feel valued. Remember, listening creates stronger impressions than speaking. And then we have your superpower. Smile, your silent superpower. Your expression speaks before your words. A genuine smile communicates warmth, confidence, safety. Sometimes, even when words fail, a smile builds connection. I have another thing. Remember their names. If you want to magically impress someone, it's a very simple trick for you. Remember their name. A person's name is deeply connected to their identity. When you remember and use someone's name, they feel instantly recognized. A name is the sweetest sound to anyone's ears, so remember it. Then comes appearance. First impressions matter, believe it or not. A book is often judged by its cover. So your appearance plays a vital role in impressing someone. I'm not asking you to spend on expensive brands or luxury accessories. Just clean face, neatly ironed clothes, fresh fragrance. A pleasant appearance creates a pleasant experience. And remember, your smile is the best accessory you will ever wear. Now we'll consider your superpower, punctuality, a rare superpower. Being on time is respecting your own commitment. When you're punctual, people remember you. Just like when you host a party, you remember, right? Who came first, who came second, who came third. The rest become part of the crowd. Punctuality creates silent respect. So be punctual. Be honest, be yourself. Never lie to impress others. A life built on lies is short. An honest person is liked by one and all. Remember this metaphor? A beautiful swan may look like an ugly duckling in the wrong crowd. So don't change yourself. Change the environment if needed. This I've been talking about all the while. Make them feel important. If you truly want to impress people, the most powerful way is to make them feel important. Everyone wants to be respected, heard, and valued. When you listen attentively, appreciate others' efforts, and avoid acting superior, people naturally connect with you. People don't remember what you said, they remember how you made them feel. So skip the show off and comparisons. Offer sincere respect and genuine attention. This is the simplest and most lasting way to impress others. Also, be selfless. Do small good deeds, not big, just small, with full heart and soul. Offer help, show directions, open the door, give water, smile without reason. Goodness always returns, multiplied. The former one is impressed. Next, very important, drop the fear of judgment. What will people say? This thought weighs tons. Drop it. Adopt the I don't care attitude. Not careless, but fearless. The moment you stop fearing judgment, you become naturally impressive. I have a very amazing story to share with you today. Story of APJ Abdul Kalam, India's missile man and the people's president. His life is a masterclass in how to impress others without ego. Dr. Kalam was a man who never chased after power. He rose from a humble background in Rameswaram to become a world-renowned scientist, the architect of India's missile program, the 11th President of India. Yet, power never changed him. He lived simply, he dressed simply, he spoke softly. And still, people felt deeply impressed after meeting him. There is this wonderful incident that defines him. Once during his presidency, Dr. Kalam was visiting a school. Hundreds of students were present. Security was tight, schedules were packed. But after his speech, one small boy raised his hand and said, "Sir, can I ask you one question?" Security wanted to move on, but Dr. Kalam stopped everything. He smiled and said, "Of course, please ask." The boy asked a very simple question about dreams and failure. Dr. Kalam didn't give a short answer. He didn't rush. He didn't look at his watch at all. He just listened. He answered patiently. He spoke directly to that child as if no one existed in the room. The child later said, "For those few minutes, I felt like the most important person in the world." How he treated people, whether it was a top scientist, a peon, a student, a journalist, he treated everyone with the same respect. He remembered names. He replied to emails from students personally, even as a president. He never raised his voice. He never criticized harshly. He believed, if you want to shine like the sun, first burn like the sun, quietly. People still remember him because he didn't impress people with authority. He impressed them with humility, curiosity, kindness, genuine interest in others. That's why students loved him, scientists respected him, citizens trusted him. He proved that greatness and gentleness can coexist. The core lesson that you can learn from this story is you don't need power to impress people, you just need to be present. Dr. Kalam showed us when you listen deeply, respect sincerely, and stay humble, people remember you for a lifetime. If a president of a nation could make a single child feel important, imagine the impact we can create in our daily lives. Impress people not by status, but by making them feel seen, heard, and valued. Also, there is another vital and important truth. The very first step to impress others is impress yourself first. If you like the person in the front of the mirror, others will feel it too. Lasting impressions are not created by performance, but by presence, not by showing off, but by making others feel seen, respected, and valued. If this video helped you, please hit the thumbs up icon, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel if you want more such videos. Because the world doesn't need more impressive people, it needs more genuine humans.